Dr. Julie Schell from Beaubonne Veterinary Hospital, and I'd like to discuss green tea and the benefits and how to encourage your cat and dog to enjoy green tea. Definitely, we love green tea in animal medicine. It has anti-cancer effects, it's antibacterial, antifungal, it's also calming. It also improves the metabolism, improves digestion. It helps cool the animal if they're too hot or warm them up if they're too cold. It's kind of like a balancing type of herb. And it's a medicinal treatment for many diseases. We actually even use it to help clean their teeth. It's good if you dip a little cotton ball or a Q-tip or a Kleenex or even a face cloth into green tea and kind of massage the gums of the pet. That helps clean their teeth and gums and soothe them. And so it's important. Also, you can use it to flush wounds. It's one of these good things that will help fight bacteria. And so it's good to kind of train your pet to enjoy drinking it as well. The good news is many people drink green tea. And so one way to do that is to use your own tea bag once it's used. And we don't really want to use green tea too strong. It has quite a bit of caffeine depending on what brand and what plant you are using. And so we like to dilute it out a little bit. I just don't want to give too much caffeine. Or you could use a decaffeinated green tea for a pet too. But one option is instead of throwing out your used tea bag or instead of composting it right away, you can actually get some water and like soak the tea bag in it overnight. And you could even do it less than that. Sometimes all you have to do is like 15 minutes, depending on how strong and how dark that tea is that you would like to brew. And so I use cold water because caffeine doesn't come out into the water when it's cold. You need like heat to get most of the caffeine out. And so cold water is good. And you'll see that eventually the tea will turn color. Will turn the water color, and that's when you know it's ready. I like it like kind of a medium green or a dark green. Maybe at first when you're training a pet to drink it, you shouldn't do it too concentrated. You should make it a little bit more dilute first. The second way is to just get 1 liter of cold water, and this is 1 liter by the way, so a used tea bag with 1 liter of water steeped for about 15 minutes and you're good. And then you can take the tea bag out and put it in the compost. The second way to do it is to open up a fresh bag of tea and put it in 1 liter of cold water and just let it also steep there for 15 minutes. So if you're not going to drink your green tea right away, you can just let it steep. And so you can even fill it up with 2 liters and put 2 tea bags into it. And so that's one option as well. The different types of brands that are available are wonderful. Like there's so many different brands. Some of my favorites are the organic type. I know that they've been made with a lot of attention and care. And so Yogi brand is a really good one. I also like the Fairmont brand. It's available in a new looking package now, but it's very, very, very effective and very good. Like a lot of green tea can be a little bit bitter, but some of them is a little bit fresher. The fresh buds, like the spring buds, are definitely less bitter. There's also green teas that are mixed with mint, and so on really hot days your dog might enjoy drinking a bit of green tea mixed with the mint tea. Together it is cooling. And same thing, jasmine plus green tea is available, so jasmine green tea, and that's very nourishing. And so if your pet is extra weak or sickly, you can give the jasmine and green tea together combination. We've also made infusions with chamomile teas as well, or plain peppermint teas depending on what the pet needs. So tea is definitely therapeutic. And one way to train your pet to drink green tea is to put some of their favorite treats into your bowl and just let them smell so that they know that there's treats in there. See, there's treats. And then you pour in the smallest amount of green tea, and just like in a very diluted form, and then let the pet kind of lick out the treats along with the green tea in it. And then eventually you add more tea, less treats. You could even give some tea mixed in with their pet food, and that will mask the green teas, but you'll still get the benefit of the green tea by mixing it in their pet food. And definitely the dose depends on how big your dog is. In some cases I'll feed like 2 or 3 cups a day to some larger or even medium breeds, and to a smaller breed I'll feed like for sure like a cup a day. A small breed, a really small breed, maybe half of a cup a day, and a mini breed like maybe a quarter of a cup a day. But you can ask your veterinarian about how much would be a good dosage, and you can feed green tea to cats as well, so we do the same technique of training them to accept it. And if you have any questions, give us a call at 403-278-1984, or definitely check our website at www.beaubonnevet.com. Thank you very much.